Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The drifters, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
Welcome to show number 2788. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, Robin Fox, and my cock. Montgomery! The men's room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes is all about them fries. Noah Sherlock is back. Get ready to play Profile This. Plus headlines, the men's room shot of the day, fun listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Clack, drink it, drunk.
All right, here we go as we go to Philly, where for some reason a restaurant serves pizza that is vodka infused. To save money and give kids a chance, a university will drop 13 majors that are now rarely used. Scottish comedian brings the comedy by teaching his dog to do the Nazi salute. Bandits are having hitting several St. Louis restaurants with delicious brisket, believe it or not, being the loot. And an Ohio couple is busted for having sex at a children's playground. In front of children. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here is how it works. You call us, we spin the category wheel. We spin the category wheel, and then we ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. To date, our biggest dummy ever is the lovely and talented Josh, who after breaking with any modicum of intellect, found a way to answer 20 consecutive questions wrong. It was agonizing. Can you do better? Of course you can. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy.
Be a contestant to play Big Dummy. Call 844-999-OLA. You can like The Men's Room on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live, and send those emails to themensroom@mensroomlive.com. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Welcome back to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
All the Cholos, and away we go. Welcome to show number 2788. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. As you know, we're going to take a vacation someday. Ted's Meat and Potatoes is all about them fries, and survey says the 10 best fast food fries, according to people all across the United States. And the usual suspects. I believe Mike talked about a couple of them the other day, but nonetheless, you actually did the work, Ted.
Yeah, I'm working on this story, unlike Mike, so we're going to have the full list.
And we're going to talk French fries. And French fries, a lot like pizza, hamburgers, there's different levels of fries. Sure. All fries, I mean, hell, no one's going to complain about pizza. But there's a difference between a Red Baron pizza, and there's a difference between a Domino's pizza, or a pizza 100%. That you make with one white piece of bread and some sauce and cottage cheese that you put in the toaster oven. It's kind of pizza, but it's still pizza when you're stoned. It's still pizza.
No, that means I want pizza, but I have no way of getting pizza.
You're talking about a muffin pizza.
Muffin pizza, you know what I'm talking about. Bagel pizzas, all the, hey, I'm poor. Here, kid, try to make some pizza. I'm not making it pizza. All that pizza is still pizza. Fries are the same way, because in my mind, the crinkle cut fry is the version of that fry. It is like the lonely piece of white bread. But the more that I get older, the more that I start to like again. Because
why?
Because it was
They're
lunch.
always soggy.
I'll tell you why.
They're never good,
because
and they taste weird.
It was school fries. Like when we did get fries in school,
right? School fries suck.
But they baked them, and they were terrible.
School food is not awesome. I've never said, man.
No.
Remember the pizza they gave you?
But that
like
was
a
the
sponge
thing.
with some cheese.
You can't bake crinkle fries and expect, anything. So, but that was the only fries we got, and they sucked. So, why
do you like them now?
Because now when they're
why
deep
is that a
fried-
good memory if you didn't like it?
Because as long as you don't bake them and you deep fry them, they're actually pretty good. I've been to a couple places that have crinkle cut fries, and I'm like, I always thought I hated these. These are actually pretty good now.
I have a feeling by the end of meat and potatoes, people are just going to be pissed about. You're going to want French fries, and you're going to be very mad at the list.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, it's coming up. It's all about fries and the favorite fries across the United States. That's it. No way, Sherlock. It's coming up. Another round of Profile This. Yes, we'll drink it toast with a shot of the day. And today is the day that we play Big Dummy. 844-999-OLA. Now, each time we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll, find out what's on your mind. Last week, we asked you to eat one. A burger made of bald eagle, a burger made from your pet, or a burger made from a person that you have never met before.
And that's how we know that's what was on your mind
now
when we asked.
That's exactly right. Believe it or not, we had a deadlock, a tie for number one between, any guesses?
I'm guessing bald eagle. People are still willing to eat it.
Yeah.
People love that freedom burger.
Bald eagle, I'm guessing, and people.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Most people did not want to eat their own pet in a hamburger.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
But I'm going people first.
Well,
the stranger burger.
Interesting enough, tie for one between Bald Eagle Burger and a person burger. This week's men's room poll, it's a little bit tricky. We're going to ask you to die.
It's not tricky.
Death is not the funnest subject in the world, but it's how you die that makes this important. You're either going to die by a great white shark, and I would say at the hands of a great white shark, but as you know, sharks don't have hands.
And if you didn't know that, spoiler alert.
Exactly. And if not, Mike will find a shark and put little hands on it and put it in a video. Next up on the list is a chimpanzee. Now, one thing we know about a chimpanzee
strong hands.
Is unbelievable strong hands. Matter of fact, chimpanzees should be masseuses. They should train.
No, they should not.
Why is that?
Because they are horrible, terrifying, goddamn creatures.
Okay,
is
right.
what they are.
That
and they're
would
nothing more than that.
Nothing would be happy.
They
about
are
the end of that
monsters
massage.
covered in fur.
They
man.
are. And,
chimpanzees are monsters in fur. That's all you need to know.
And one thing that we know about their enemies and how they try to continue their ability to be the alpha male. One thing that we know for a fact is a chimpanzee, he does not want you to be attractive. So the first thing he'll do is...
I got bad news. You're a chimpanzee and I'm not, so I beat your hands down.
He'll
right?
eat your face off, so you're
Wait,
ugly.
so if you're ugly, he won't mess with you?
No, it's still not that. If you're a male, all right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So when they're going
So
to...
maybe I'm safe.
No.
He wouldn't even attack
He's
you.
going to eat your face.
I was like, wait a minute, why didn't anybody tell me this?
You would be insulted that the chimp did not attack you. It's just like, no, we're cool. But because remember, they have those weird thumb toes too, right? So I guess the idea is they put like 1 foot on your foot, 1 foot on your other foot, and then kind of grab both wrists. And then real quick, the first thing they want to do is rip your genitalia.
That's correct.
So that if you survive the fight, at least
You
knows you
can't-
can't reproduce. That's the first thing it does.
All right.
That is cold.
Right.
It is. It's very intelligent. So that's number two. So great white shark, you're in the water, you're swimming, you're having fun, you're on vacation.
I'm not having fun. I'm
Next
being
thing you
chased by a
know,
great white shark.
You're being eaten by a great white shark, and that sucks. And Robin says that's the greatest way to go.
I agree with her.
I do not agree with that.
100%.
You guys are going great. All right, hang on.
I'm not.
No,
Yeah,
to
I'm
finish
not.
the list, I'll
I'm
explain
not.
my position.
I'm not.
I think it's very simple.
Chimpanzee, we know he's going to rip off your junk with his hand, and then he's
Then
going to eat
kill
your
you.
face
Yeah.
while you're alive. Keep in mind. Until you die. Number 3 on the list is a grizzly bear. Grizzly bears are big. They smell like hell.
That's what you're going to be worried about is how they smell.
They have
I
two
can't
big-
believe how bad it
They
smells.
have 2 big paws, and just so you know, they have never done their nails, ever. These are just big claw
I got my
meat
nails
hooks.
did.
You know what I mean? Like, there's not one purple one and the rest are green or anything like that. These are big-ass, big claws. You know what I mean? And the thing about a grizzly bear is he just eats you. He doesn't really have a technique to kill you, unlike other
He
animals.
does. That's what the eating of you is.
He's just going to eat you.
That's his technique.
As you are alive. That's what grizzly bears do. They just eat you. They don't strangle you. They don't bite the neck. They don't have a technique. They just start eating you.
But all you're going to think is, boy, I can't believe how bad he smells.
And fourth on the list is death by lion. Yes, you are, because he hasn't bathed.
If you smell
Now-
so bad that I can eat you alive, but the only thing you can think of is how bad I smell, I have problems.
Now, a lion, we know, has a technique.
Sure.
A lion is going to either bite you by the front of it. Is it the front
Yeah,
of
the
the
lion, I want to say, goes after the front of the neck to kind of choke your ass out.
Tiger goes for the back of your
Tiger goes
Okay.
to the back, lion goes to the
of your
front. So you get to look this bitch in the eye while he's taking you out.
See, what I would do is I'd just tuck my chin down like this.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Miles,
And
that's-
I get in like a rope-a-dope position and let him tire himself out for the first 5 or 6 rounds.
Quick, let's tell the people of Africa. They haven't thought of this yet.
You thought about that?
Yeah.
That's the one.
The real thriller in Manila.
Oh, just hide my neck.
Home Alone.
If only
It's hard. It's hard when you have a slinky
Thank
on
you,
it.
white man.
That's why the slinky from the National Geographic.
That makes more sense.
Right, so now you can't bite my neck. Exactly.
I made it longer. It's going to bite through metal.
That's right. So those are your choices. How are you going to die? Great white shark, chimpanzee, grizzly bear, or lion. That is the men's room poll.
Sharks. I'm going to tell you shark, and here's why.
No.
First, there's two reasons why, man. You're going to die in this scenario. That part's understood, right? So, in theory, I just want this to be over with. It seems like the smarter the animal, the longer it takes to kill you. Like, they take some joy in it, right? Chimpanzees are smart, right? But first, he's going to rip off my junk and begin to eat my face and then kill me. And it's not even going to be a fight, right? Mm-hmm. That sucks. The grizzly bear, like you said, I'm still alive, and in spite of how bad he smells, I think I would be distracted by the fact that he's actively eating me. Mm-hmm. And that is horrible, right? A lion, same thing. Like, it's not going to take him long to kill me, but in his process of killing, I'm looking at him because he has me by the neck, and I'm feeling those big-ass teeth. No, with a shark, it's simple. They're very, very stupid. All it wants to do is eat me. It is not going to toy nothing. It's either going to hit me, and when it hits me, I'm out.
Have you not seen a great white shark hit a seal?
No, you have 3 options. Those are on land, and those, you hope you're in shock for what's happening. But the great white shark is going to strike you. It could hit you with 23 G's of force. Mm-hmm. You will be in shock so quickly.
Your back will be snapped.
You won't. Yeah.
It's already done.
All right, look.
You're done.
But here's the thing, Robin.
I'm dead before he eats me.
You put on a wetsuit, all right, like a surfer would.
Yeah.
You go out there looking like a big black latex
like a big
seal.
snack.
Right. You just look like a seal.
Right.
And I'm going to say, hey, you just swim straight out there, and before you hit that buoy, you're going to be dead.
Sure.
Right.
Now, would you rather do that or jump into a pool with a great white shark in there?
I'd rather swim to the buoy.
You'd rather swim to the buoy?
I'd rather swim to the buoy. There's enough sensory things going on with the waves and stuff that you could at least kind of distract yourself from and it's going to happen so fast. The thing is, in a pool, the shark is not going to have the same ramp-up space that it would in the ocean.
Would you try to rodeo ride the shark for like 8 seconds?
I think you're missing a big part of the shark, though, is that he might just drown you.
That's what I don't want to drown.
Right.
Drowning.
There's no way I'm picking shark. I don't want to drown.
I don't want to drown
That's not
either.
their typical technique. They're going to boil you up from the bottom, and for my ass, I'm saying I'm dead before I even land back in the water.
Yeah, I think
so
too.
Because I'm snapped down there.
I think it's more
those seals are still flopping in the air.
Yeah,
They're seals. They have evolved to try to escape this stuff, right? I'm not. I don't even live in the freaking water. Hell, I'm black. I shouldn't even be in the water, right? So there I am. This thing hits me. And then basically catches me with its mouth.
You can't see it coming.
That's what I like about it.
I want to be able to.
That is what I like most.
I want to punch a grizzly bear in the face, man. I want to give it everything I got. I want to take my finger and I'm going to run it right in his eyeball and I'm going to plop one of those things out.
You know what you're going to do?
That's gonna work
you're going to
out.
be eaten and you're going to scream and you're not going to do any of that.
I'm kind of on Miles' thought process here.
I want to inflict a little bit of pain if I'm going to die.
The lion is the king of the jungle. I want to face him eye to eye.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I'm going out.
I don't want
tough.
something to come up and like hit me and knock me out. Like,
I would love to say the same thing. I'm going to punch that grizzly bear. Man,
you know what I mean?
I'm going to scream like a 3-year-old girl, and then I'm going to die. That's what's going to happen.
By a grizzly bear, but I guarantee you this. We'll always talk about that old blind grizzly bear up on the hill who can't find any berries and salmon to eat because some man gouged his eyeballs out before he ate them.
And now he's so angry he's eaten half the village.
My family will take pride.
He was fine before till he poked that eyeball out. Right. Now he's on a rampage.
I was going to say, my family will take pride for generations. Grandpapa Ted killed by a lion.
Gave it all he had.
Yeah.
Gave it all he had.
Ted, and I'm not trying to rain on your parade, brother. And I love the idea of you being like, man, you should have met my grandfather. You got to have kids first.
Great uncle.
Because right now, okay, that's the best you're going to get.
The point is, there's a Smith that died by lion, and it was Ted.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a sandwich named after you, Jimmy John's, the whole deal. Men's room poll: death by great white shark, chimpanzee, grizzly bear, or a lion. Game is Big Dummy, 844-999. Ola, do we have a contestant on the line ready to play the big game?
Yes, we do. Hello, Chob. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola.
All right, you playing for Team Sober, not sober?
Not sober.
Not sober. Here we go.
Not Chob.
Chob.
Put an S on the end. Go Chobs.
Chobs. All right, Chobs.
Oh, that makes it better.
Chops. Chops. Chobbs, that's a nickname, right?
Yes, yeah. My parents aren't totally hippies. They didn't name me that. No.
Even hippies wouldn't go Chobbs.
Chobbs, do you drive a motorcycle?
I wish I did, but no, I don't.
All right. Seems like a good motorcycle name.
Chobbs, how do you want to
Chobbs.
die? Do you want to die by great white shark, chimpanzee, grizzly bear, or lion?
I'd have to go with the great white shark because they're the biggest of the four you're asking about, and it would just be a quick, simple death.
You don't want to gouge the eye out of a grizzly bear that makes it so angry that it eats every camper ever after that?
Have you ever met a grizzly bear? You're not going to just be able to gouge the eye out of those things. Are freaking huge.
Never met one, and I believe you.
I met one. He was pretty tame.
That was Smokey Bear.
The great white shark has such a huge mouth. The rest of them are just going to slowly tear you apart.
It'd be like Julia Roberts biting you.
No!
Great white shark, it's just like you guys were saying earlier, is just going to bite you and drown you, and you're just going to die simple. The other ones are going to make it slow, painful death.
Sir, your lungs filling with water. It's not a simple death.
You're not going to have. You can't fill your lungs with water when you're screaming outwardly.
I just don't want to drown. That's what I think the shark's going to
No, I
do.
don't-
Dude, you're not going to drown.
Let that lion eat me.
All I do with it, drowning and falling from a high place. is
I
not-
don't
not my
want
ideal
to
way go.
drown, but I'm betting that the great white has killed me before I'm drowning. And
Sure,
if I'm
yeah, the
drowning
great white's
and there's a
gonna
great
bite you
white
in half
shark,
before that happens, or he's just going to swallow you whole. Who knows?
that's a very popular great
Come on,
white shark.
you guys seen Jaws, right? Come on.
Yes.
Well, swallows us whole. I think that's a Pinocchio reference.
Right, no kidding. All right, here's your first question. Now, most people know the Pina Colada song. If you like pina coladas, didn't count. Yeah. But what's the actual one-word title of the song? Everyone calls it the Pina Colada song, but that's not the name of the damn song.
Yeah, well, that's in brackets, I believe, after. So that the DJ
that's
will know it's the song's coming up. It's like Cashmere.
Ooh, what? Do you like a pina colada? Ooh,
Sing it,
you know
brother.
what? I have not an answer on that one. I do not know the actual name of that song.
It is Escape.
Escape, yes.
Yeah. Because they want to escape.
Thank you, Ted. After all these years, you have answered one of the two burning questions. You're So Vain was about who, and why do they call the Pina Colada song Escape? All right, on a more serious note, Parkland High School, Pulse nightclub in Orlando, or the church shooting in South Carolina. Shooter Dylan Roof is responsible for which one?
Ohio.
South Carolina church shooting.
I have to ask, how is anyone supposed to keep up with that?
That's part of the reason I asked.
All right.
That's part of the reason I asked.
I'm trying to be that guy. I'm going to be that guy.
All right, Chobbs.
Be that guy.
That's right, Chobbs.
Miles, you be that guy before you're eaten by a grizzly bear. What pilot first broke the sound barrier in 1947?
Oh, my God. You're going to ask me a history question?
Well, yeah, they tend to pop up when you do trivia.
You got me there, sir.
Chobbs, what would you say your area of expertise is?
Sports.
All right.
Howard Hughes?
Nope. Chuck Yeager.
Chuck Yeager. That's
Yep.
right.
Okay.
He went on to invent Jägermeister.
Oh.
They called it Up Chuck Jägermeister. All right. What does the acronym RPM stand for?
Revolutions per minute.
Nice job, Chobbs.
There it is.
All right,
Wasn't even sports.
Very good. Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA. Who is our next contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello. Damn it. Wiley, welcome to the men's room.
Hola, Pistola.
Hola! Wiley, are you playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober?
I just got off work. Unfortunately, sober.
Sober. Wiley, welcome to the show.
Well, then
All
you're
right.
working wrong.
Men's room poll, death by great white shark, chimpanzee who will rip your junk off and eat your face, grizzly bear, or a lion?
I got to go with shark.
Golly. I don't think
It
anyone's
makes so
going to
much
pick the
sense.
chimpanzee.
You should not
Just
pick
knowing
the
that you're
chimpanzee.
alive, you don't have your junk, and your face is being eaten off.
Hey, ripped that woman's face off in Connecticut. All she did was hold up a Tickle Me Elmo or something. Mm-hmm. This thing freaked out and tore her face off of her head.
Good times.
All right, here is your question. In 1985, what type of mythical creature did Ringling Brothers Circus claim to have found?
Unicorn.
Do you actually remember that?
Knows your unicorn.
That just
It's a
makes
shot
sense.
in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, he said it with such confidence.
Game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA. Who's the next contestant ready to play the
I
game?
feel like the unicorn is the most prolific mythical creature.
Creature. Sounds like you're like taking an English mythical class of a creature from the Black Lagoon.
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the men's. Hello, Jeff.
Hola. All right, Jeff, are you sober or not sober? The hell, was that a fart?
If you have to think about it, not sober.
Jeff, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, my Bluetooth was being weird.
All right. You sober or not sober?
Sober, unfortunately.
Okay. Jeff, do you have one of those weird things in your ear right now?
Yeah, I drive a semi-truck, so when I start my truck up, like I just did, it tries to reconnect itself every single time, so...
Gotcha. All right.
Sorry.
Jeff, how would you like to die there? Great white shark, chimpanzee, grizzly bear, or lion?
I gotta take the easy way and go with the shark again,
Yes.
man.
This
Kill me
is
with
so
that.
simple.
No, it's
Even after seeing the movie Jaws, I would still prefer. And what was the other one with Samuel L. Jackson? Deep Blue Sea. Deep Blue Sea. That was like the worst great movie ever.
Yeah.
All right, here is your question. In what country would you find the New Madrid fault line? And it's not Spain. But what country would you find the New Madrid fault line?
Is it France?
Portugal?
USA.
Oh.
Of course.
I think we both just named countries near Spain.
That's what I would have done. All right, your question. Who was both the 22nd and the 24th president of the United States?
You know, I know this one. Man, what's that? Can't think of his name.
It's killing you right now, isn't it?
This is like, this is literally killing me right now. Oh man, I don't know. Garfield.
Grover Cleveland. Hey, hang on the line for us there, Jeff.
Yeah.
Grover, you'll never forget it again.
No. That guy can steam some food. Mussels, shrimp.
If he invited you to the big presidential, they called the Grover Cleveland steamer, dude.
Yeah,
It was
corn. They throw anything, shrimp in there.
didn't matter. It
It's
was
just like a crab boil, but it's a steam.
very acquired taste.
Get a sauna at the White House. You just go there and catch a steam in the Grover Cleveland steam.
Yeah,
More with Jeff coming up, and more of Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Read that to me again about the bear. The bear does what now? The grizzly bear?
You had so people are commenting about this left and right as far as your choices of how to die via animal
Men's Room
attack.
poll. Great white shark, chimpanzee, grizzly bear, lion. What? So they're saying that the bear does. How does it kill you?
So someone pointed out they wanted me to tell you that yes, you are correct. The bear does start eating you while you're still alive.
All right.
But
Yeah.
according to him, and he says you can look this up on YouTube, a bear it starts from your anus and works its way into your guts.
I'm talking about an actual bear, like the animal.
Yeah.
Did I not make that clear?
Yeah, check back with us.
Yeah,
you make
thanks
a
a lot.
fine point.
All right, the game is Big Dummy, and right now I believe we have. Do we have Jeff still on the line? Playing for Team
hold on.
Sober? Is he still there? Can you hang on for a while?
Hello, Jeff.
All right, Jeff.
Hola.
All right,
Hola.
welcome back, Ola. Question 3.
Question number 3, Jeff. What is the name of the closest galaxy to our very own Milky Way?
I have no idea.
Any guesses?
I don't
even
know.
have a guess. I don't.
I don't even know if I know any other galaxies. Oh, Babylon. I don't know.
Andromeda.
Andromeda.
I was right
Now, do they ever
there.
Was
incorpor-
Mike trying to mouth
No,
it
wait,
to you?
let me ask you a question. Do they ever incorporate that into real science fiction? Like, I know science fiction isn't real, but ever put the realness into the science fiction?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, all right.
Not all the time, but every time.
So
they,
a
they
galaxy
try.
far, far away could, in theory, be Andromeda.
Yeah, but I think they meant farther. You wouldn't say your neighbor. It's far, far away, but if you're going to take the time to say far, far away,
right.
it's got to be farther than that. That's my guess.
All right, next town over.
Yeah, otherwise you'd be like, hey, in the galaxy next door, right?
Right.
Like it's kind
A
of
long
local.
time
You're more
ago, at my neighbor's house.
All right, your question. What 2006 movie is subtitled Hell on Heels and starred Meryl Streep?
Devil Wears Prada.
Whoa, Jeff. Very impressive stuff there. Looks like you've been on a date night. All right, the game is Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA. Who's our next contestant ready to play the game?
Hello, Patrick. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Patrick. Hola.
Patrick, are you sober or not sober?
I am frighteningly sober. I am staring into the abyss. I have nothing to comfort me.
Wow, man.
All right.
I'm going to name
A one-man death spiral.
Little Ray of Sunshine.
All right, Patrick. Death by great white shark, chimpanzee. Oh, God. Grizzly bear, lion.
Think about it.
Oh, I'm going to go for the shark, and I'll tell you why.
All right, just hold on for a
right,
second.
so-
Hold on.
there,
We'll hear
Patrick.
why.
Yeah,
You don't explain it to me if you explain it to these idiots.
We have some stations jumping on board here, so we got to get them ready to go. And then we'll be back with more Big Dummy, 844-999-OLA.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.